I don't know how many of you guys are watching FIBA, basically Eurobasketball, and it's Eurobasket and the FIBA World Cup qualifiers, which there's like the America Cup, and then they have the European ones, basically all over the world. If you're just watching international basketball right now, I don't know if you guys have noticed, there's a lot of games. And Jonas Valanciunas had an injury scare. He said it was just muscle cramps, but I think this is something that's attributed to the amount of games they're playing. So, Evan Fournier, the French national team captain, asked FIBA to modify the feverish group stage schedule to allow more rest for the players in between games. Slovenian star Luka Doncic echoed this request. Quote, "We're going to play 4 games in 5 days. Yesterday, we had 2 games in 24 hours. Yes, this should change for everybody. Everybody's doing the same. Everybody has less rest. It's a problem because of injuries, you know. More injuries can happen, especially the clubs won't be very glad." I agree. More rest is always better, Luka told reporters after Slovenia's practice Monday on, September 5th, 2022. And I think this is something that is actually serious, because what people don't realize is this is something that's happened with the NBA. The NBA Chris Paul said I think they can't go lower than 65 games, but I think it's like 72, 70 games they're looking at, 68 games. And it's due to the fact that injury, like, first off, giving more rest and creating more. I understand trying to get the games out the way before the professional leagues start, but I just think these injuries is like, if guys get hurt playing Eurobasket, clubs are going to start denying them being able to play. And I just think this is something. It's just the fact that, yes, I think everybody wants to see their favorite teams show up and play well, okay? And that's definitely something everybody wants. But I think the other thing people don't realize is these guys not only are playing professional basketball, they're also playing in other, in other things. Like, they're playing basketball year round. They need to let their bodies rest. And I think that's just something people are in, like, the FIBA exec role are just overlooking. Maybe it's just, I know somebody's going to be like, well, that's just you being soft. And maybe it is. I just think that you got to think about how, like, these players are doing. But I know it's not a huge deal breaker, but that's definitely where I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below. If you're a FIBA fan, Eurobasket fan, if you guys have been watching, if you haven't been watching, and even with the NBA, do you think there should be, like, they need to do something better to get these guys healthy? So, and the more healthy guys there are, the longer the league's going to stay, or not the league, but the more competitive and the more fun and more people are going to watch and the more money there is going around. Maybe you just have to start the tournament earlier in the future. I don't know if you can adjust it because it's kind of late right now because you've started the tournament to change the schedule. Unless, if anybody has any theories on how you could fix this, I would love to hear them. But for me, it seems like it's not too little too late, but, NBA season's around the corner. I don't think people want their players showing up late for international basketball. I mean, not like that's like a deal breaker or anything. I just think, like, hey, those guys are like just gonna be dicks about it, because they're just gonna be like, hey, you guys are supposed to be here. And this isn't just for American clubs, this is for international too. I think it goes both ways, but I feel like international teams are a bit more lenient because people on the international side understand how important it is representing your club. Well, like, I think in the NBA they do understand that. I think just at the end of the day, it does seem like sometimes things get lost in translation almost. That's a great movie, Lost in Translation, with Bill Murray and I think it's Julia Roberts. But that's it. I'm done. I just rambled for like well, it felt like forever and probably wasted your time. So I'm sorry if I did. Have a great day, guys. That's it from me. I'm gonna peace out, A-Town. You know how it is. Goodbye. Love y'all.